Over the Octagon, powered by the Overs Club. Your host, Dirty Bird and Nick Nasty. Let's get it, bruh.
Y'all ready for this?
What it do, boy?
Hey, what up? Bang, bang, skeet, skeet.
Bang, bang, ski, ski, borat.
Is that me, Borat?
That's me, borat.
Yo, what's
What up,
up
bro?
with the pod, baby? We here.
Man, it feels like so long since we actually got to watch UFC, right?
Dog, it's been way too long, man.
Don't you love the weeks off?
Dude, the weeks off gives you good rest, man. Because this card right here is the card, bro.
Oh, this one's gonna be a good one, man. I'm actually, man. I feel like we're getting another Leon Usman going on here. You know?
Dude, we've had solid back-to-back cards. I wouldn't bet my money against anything saying this be the most successful UFC year in probably 3 years, 4 years, 5.
Oh, dude. Since the beginning of this year, we've had every main event like pay-per-view has been awesome.
Dude, this could be the end of Izzy.
Could be. I guess we'll find out. More to come on that one. But
Yeah.
shit, man, we can jump right into this shit because I'm pretty excited to talk about the main card for sure. We got we got an okay early prelims. Prelims is it's not great, but we do have the headliners of the prelims: Chris Curtis, Kevin Gastelum. I like Chris Curtis in this fight. Kevin Gastelum, he missed his last fight because of an infection. He's kind of rusty right now. I feel like Chris Curtis. I don't know. I like Chris Curtis.
Chris Curtis is low-key a stud, bro.
He's not bad. He trains with Sean Strickland and things like that, and they train in the same gym and stuff.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
That'd be a fun ass camp to be in.
Yeah, dude. Sean Strickland is that guy.
Yeah, man. Dude, yeah, Curtis kind of a stud.
But I'm pretty sure Gastelum hasn't fought, and it's been over a year. I feel like, yeah, 2021.
Oh yeah,
was his last fight, and he was supposed to fight last year, and then pulled out for an infection. And then the same thing happened. I think it happened twice. I think he had to pull out of 2 fights last year.
Jeez, dude, what kind of infection did this man have?
A vaginal infection.
I knew it. I was gonna say, did it smell a little bit like fish?
Yeah, freaking
Straight up the butt.
come on, man. Like, dude, staph is normal. I can't remember what infection it was. I think it was on his like knee or arm, or it was somewhere. I can't remember where it was, but I do know he had to pull out of a fight. But you know, Chris Curtis is fresh. He fought 3 times last year.
Oh yeah, dude. Chris Curtis, he's trying to prove himself, dude. He's got a good future ahead of him. He's young as fuck. He's quick, dude.
And remember, like his most recent fight was against Buckley, and that fight was a really good fight because I feel like Buckley was kind of winning that fight.
Yeah.
And then out of nowhere, Buckley just called him. But Buckley came in like all extra spicy and like he came in cocky as shit. And Chris Curtis laid him out.
Yeah, Chris Curtis shut him up completely, dude.
And I think he's going to do the same thing to Gastelum too, man. I mean, Russ is the thing. Dude hasn't fought in 2 years. He's been wanting to fight. I think, and he's coming in as the favorite too. So for like odds sake, I like Chris Curtis over Kelvin Gastelum because Chris Curtis he's fought 3 times last year, so he's fresh. He's ready to go, you know?
Dude, I just really like him, man.
Yeah, I like him as a fighter too. I think he wins that fight. I think he wins it by knockout, to be honest.
Dude, he's won 4 out of his last 5 fights in the UFC.
Yeah. And he's the underdog, which is crazy to a guy who hasn't fought in 2 years.
That's crazy because homie got hands. Curtis has got hands, bro.
Yeah. I mean, we can't forget Gastelum is good. I mean, he's got heavy hands too. So, but I don't know. I think Chris Curtis pulls this one out. I know he was kind of losing the fight against Buckley, but sometimes when you're losing a fight, you're just setting things up, which he did. He set up the knockout. So,
oh yeah, and I feel like he had to. He had to set it up quick because if he didn't do that, man, it could have gone a whole different way. And you got to time it right, time when to explode and when not to.
Yep, and he did in the second round. So I mean, bad first round, Great second round, finish it off. But that's pretty much the best part of the prelims, and then we get the main card, dude. The main card's stacked.
Yeah, top to bottom, dude. Holy fuck.
Stacked, man. We got Rojas Jr. getting that second fight on the pay-per-view. He's got a tough fight, man. I think a lot of people are undermining Christian Rodriguez. I mean, they're both contender series fighters. They're both winning, and they both look really good. I know Rojas Jr. is probably the better wrestler by far, but Rodriguez got hands, bro.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I think I was definitely sleeping on Rodriguez last week, just because I did some more research on him, and I'll tell you what, dude, the dude's got hands, and he's only lost one fight.
Yep.
Dude's a badass.
And he lost it was his first UFC fight. So, I mean, I get it. Shake it off, whatever. And then you come back and win by submission in the first round.
Yeah, dude. 3 knockouts. You know? This is gonna be a really good fight, dude. I think everybody's underestimating Christian Rodriguez just because Rojas Jr.'s got all this social media hype going behind him.
And he's young, they're both young.
Yeah. Raul might get caught, bro.
That's what I don't want to say that, but then again, it definitely could happen. That there's a high possibility that he could get caught, and he's going to try to wrestle. He's going to use that to his advantage because that's what he does. He submits people, he gets you down, he wrestles you, he goes nonstop, and he's good, really good at it. But it only takes one.
Yeah, man, this is going to be a good fight. I'm excited about this one. This whole entire card is going to be there's no sleeping on this card. It's going to start off with a bang.
There's a lot of potential underdogs in this card that could pull off an upset.
Oh, absolutely, dude.
So I don't really know who I want to side with on this. I will probably side more with Rojas Jr. because the hype's there. He's a good wrestler. If he can control the fight with his wrestling, then he's not going to lose. But then again, if this fight stays up too long, Rodriguez is going to catch him.
Definitely, man. It's going to have to be a lot of suffocating control by Raul for him to do this, which he can. He's a better wrestler.
I don't know if I see this going to a finish, though. It's going to be tough. If I had to put a bet on it, I'd probably take Rojas Jr. by decision, just based on control time. I don't think he submits Rodriguez, and if Rodriguez knocks him out, that'll be his way to win. It might happen, it might not happen, but I could see a decision. Get Rojas Jr. by decision.
Go ahead.
If I was
to place my final bet, I would agree. Decision.
Yeah, I think it goes 3, and Rojas Jr. pulls it out by decision. But at the same time, if I was to pick an outcome, I would side more with Rodriguez knocking him out or getting a TKO versus Rojas submitting him.
Yeah, I feel that. I feel like the only way he would submit him is if he just took him to the ground, took his back, an active wrestler. I could see that happening, but I see the other chances happening a little bit better, but I could definitely see him taking his back and choking him out.
Yeah, that would really be the only way. I would side more with Rodriguez on the TKO versus the submission, but I think it goes to decision. I think it goes 3. I think this is going to be Rojas Jr.'s toughest fight ever.
Oh, for sure.
For now, until if he wins this one, though, he's gonna move up significantly. I think he's gonna get a big name for himself if he wins this one pretty easily.
Oh yeah. Then they're gonna move him up.
So, and then the next fight, and that's starting it out, which is kind of awesome. I like the fact that we get to see him right off the rip, and his goal is to be the youngest UFC champion, and we all know who the youngest UFC champion ever is. So,
yeah,
that's some tough shoes to fill right there.
Yeah, well, that's gonna be hard to break.
But we'll see. We'll see how that one goes. I don't really know. I don't really have a final outcome of that one yet, but we'll have that in the Discord before the end of the week. And then the next fight, we got Kevin Holland versus Santiago. That one's gonna be a brawl, man. Kevin Holland is a straight up striker. Both these guys have a lot of fights under their belt. Man, dude.
Yeah, this is gonna be tough because both these guys have a lot to prove.
Yeah.
They both, they've been fighting in the UFC a while, dude. And, Holland, like he's got every tool I feel like to be a good fighter.
He
It
does.
just hasn't. It just hasn't gone his way that much, man. But the thing is, I like him, dude. He's a good. He can do both. That dude can tap you out, and he can throw them fucking beaters, bro.
Yeah, I like Kevin Holland as a fighter. I really do. I like his style. It's very mixed up. You never know what you're gonna get. He'll either wrestle you, he'll strike with you. Even when he fought Wonder Boy, like that was a great fight.
Oh yeah, dude. He's fought some of the best in this division right now, dude. I mean,
And
yeah, it's like yeah. Before that, he fought Chimov, or how do you say his name again?
Shemaev,
Chimaev. He fought him, dude. I mean,
but he didn't have a chance in that fight. That was an unfair fight.
that was a alley oop, break the backboard, Shaq slam, dog.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that was just a payday for Kevin Holland. It was very unfair for him because that whole card was a fuck up because Shemaev missed weight and he just couldn't make the weight, so they switched everything around. Because I'm pretty sure Kevin Holland was initially supposed to fight Tony Ferguson, if I'm not mistaken.
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
And then it ended up being Diaz versus Ferguson and Hamzat versus Kevin Holland, which just really messed things up.
Yeah, dude. How did that Diaz fight go again? I forgot.
Bunch of wheelchairs out there fighting, two grandpas.
Yeah.
That's really what it was. They were brawling and just having a good old time. They didn't really care. I think they just had more mutual respect for each other, and Diaz was just having fun. And same with damn, I just fucking forgot his name. Tony Ferguson. They were just having fun. But Chimaev, dude, Kevin Holland didn't stand a chance in that. Chimaev went immediately for the takedown, immediately got the submission very fast. That was just a very unfair fight. I don't even think Kevin Holland was prepared nor even knew what to do with a guy of Khamzat's level.
That was some bullshit, bro.
But when he fought Wonder Boy, that fight was awesome. I mean, both those guys were striking, landing punches. Both those guys looked beat up at the end of that fight. That shit was an awesome fight.
Yeah, that was a great fight.
So
we know the podcast loves Wonder Boy, bro.
Oh, I love Wonder Boy. Dude's a goat. He's one of the most humble UFC fighters there is.
Yes, definitely.
And I think Kevin Holland's the same way. He just wants to fight. He just loves to interact. He loves to fight. And he's very similar. Both those guys had nothing but love for each other when they were fighting. They were just having fun, dude, and they were striking, beating the shit out of each other. It was great.
Dude, they got authentic love for the sport, man. Love for the game, and it's just go out there and fight. Just like don't take time off, dude. Fuck that shit. Fight as much as you can while you can.
Yeah, fighters like that will always be favorites in my eyes, but he has the reach advantage. I think he gets this one. He's a heavy favorite at minus 260. I think he comes through and gets it, and he doesn't go the distance in much of his fights. A lot of his fights end via something. So I would, my best guess would be it doesn't go all three. I think it's a finished fight, and we'll go from there.
I fuck with that heavy.
And then we have some contenders, man. The next fight, Rob Font and Adriana Yanez, man. Adrian Yanez, dude, this is going to be a good fight.
Dude, Adrian Yanez is a fucking beast, homeboy.
Yeah, they're both really good.
Yes, Rob Font. I mean, Rob Font's got that validation already, I feel like. But Yanez, bro, that dude is a fucking beast.
He is, dude. And this one's going to be a striking battle. This one ain't going to the ground. This one's going to be hands thrown.
Dude, I just love when these motherfucking little dudes just come out and straight up slug each other, Joel. That shit is just insane, dude.
Yeah, and they have a lot of people ahead of them in that division too, which Rob Font's fought a lot of those guys in that division.
Oh yeah, Rob Font has it. Adrian Yanez really hasn't, dude.
No, I mean, so it's going to be a big test for him, and it's going to be a prove it for Rob Font if he wants to stay in that conversation. But Yanez is coming off of he's on like a 6 or 7 fight win streak?
No, dude, it's a 9-fight win streak.
9?
Yes.
Yeah, so I mean, 9-fight win streak. He's on fire. It's gonna be tough to beat him.
Dude, it's gonna be. I got him winning all day, man. I got him like actually
knocking him out.
Oh yeah, dude.
I would love that. I mean, he came in the UFC's undefeated in the UFC.
Dude, it's insane. He hasn't lost in fucking forever. And, Rob Font, he's had some tough fights recently, but, like, I feel like this is a pass me your ranking type fight like, hey, dude, we're gonna trade ranking spots right now.
I agree. And
Yeah.
when I said he was 6 or 7 fight win streak, I meant in the UFC, like since he
Oh,
got into the UFC. So he hasn't lost since he got in.
that's insane.
So if he wins, and now that he's on a main card, this is big for him. I think he pulls it out. I think he wins it by TKO.
Oh, dude, I'm calling that ASAP.
That would be my best bet. And
Yeah, I agree.
I don't really know to go into too much of that. It's just going to be a hell of a striking fight, man.
Oh yeah, like it's been a while since somebody has pointed to the ground and just said, let's end this fucking throwing hands. I feel like this is gonna start that way.
I agree. I'm with that. And
Push
then
the pace.
I just want to get into these last two and spend a little bit of time on these because these two fights are good fights, man. We got Gilbert Burns and a Jorge Masvidal and Pieta Adesanya, man. So I want to know what you think about this one before I get into the Gilbert Burns Jorge Masvidal fight. What's your thoughts?
Man, this is I got a lot of mixed emotions about this one. Jorge Masvidal, dude, he's a crowd pleaser. People love to watch him fight, dude. This man has fought over 50 times. And that doesn't count his Kimbo Slice punching shit either. That doesn't count all the fucking shit he's done on undercard boxing events, all that shit. This dude has probably fought over 500 times in his life, dude. I like him. I don't think he deserves to fight Gilbert Burns. I think that Gilbert Burns should have fought someone better just to help up his thing. But, dude, he's getting paid for this. And
100%.
And I like Jorge Masvidal. I do, dude. I think him and everybody knows that he's gonna have to get a lucky knockout to win this. That's it. That's it. Gilbert Burns is gonna win in every other thing. He's gonna fucking suffocate him, dude. Push the tempo the whole time. He's gonna run him through the ground. He's just gonna be faster and ahead of every step Jorge does.
I agree 100% with what you just said. It's gonna take Jorge knocking him out to win this because, for one, I get it. It's Jorge's hometown. This is a Miami fight. He's getting that hometown love. The crowd's going to be with him. But Gilbert Burns just outclasses him in every single check mark. I feel like maybe the striking is very equivalent because Jorge Masvidal can strike. He is a striking fighter. That's what he does. He's just a boxer. He knows how to lay hands. But Burns has that extra, you know?
He has that extra, and Burns is not going to let Jorge do that to him. He's not going to go in a stand-up war like that.
No.
He's not going to sit there and just do that. You know, he's not. He's going to be all on him nonstop. Jorge's not going to be able to breathe. I feel like I see Jorge getting gassed. But personally, dude, I mean, what would be – I want Gilbert Burns to win. But what would be more entertaining? A Gilbert Burns victory or a Jorge Masvidal knockout?
I mean, if Masvidal pulls some wild knockout out, that would obviously be very entertaining, but I just don't see that happening. Like you said, if he even tries to strike and he starts landing something like remotely close to affecting Burns's style, Burns is going to get this to the ground immediately.
Oh, for sure, dude. And he's so much stronger.
Oh, way stronger. And he's a heavy favorite, dude. The odds are unreal for this fight. It's minus 500 Gilbert Burns. So that's basically like he's already got it locked up. But if there's one thing I know about the UFC, I've seen some heavy favorites lose. So I don't know if Masvidal pulls some wild shit out. Good for him. I know we were going to talk about some news later, but I mean, we're talking about him right now, so we might as well bring it up. He mentioned this week that if he loses, that this is most likely his last fight in the UFC.
That's what they're saying. That's what Jorge's saying.
That's what Jorge said. Yeah, he said if I lose, I think this might be my last fight. I think I'm done, which makes sense because he's got this. You know, he's got his boxing stuff going on with his whole production and everything like that he has, and it makes sense. But if he pulls it off, what happens next? You know. Does he get if he beats Gilbert Burns, he's going to get a hell of a next fight.
Fucking dude. I wish he didn't lose to Colby Covington.
I mean.
Golly, dude.
It's okay because Colby's about to embarrass himself, so.
dude, I don't. Yeah, I hope so, man, dude. What if that man just shocks the world? But I mean, well, regardless about Jorge Masvidal, dude, I maybe he takes this statement he's doing as a beating the stereotype situation. Maybe he says, I know all these greats have announced they may retire and they always go out losing. What if I just switch that up and just go out with a fucking knockout
If
and
there's
try to do
anybody gonna do it, it's gonna be him, especially with some of the stuff he's known for, like the flying knee to Ben Askren. Like that's one of the nastiest knockouts in the history of UFC.
dog? All right, I want to throw like a small bet on spinning back elbow by Jorge Masvidal win knockout.
That would be nut.
No, I don't want to do that, but I mean that's what's gonna have to take.
Yeah, you're right. I think Gilbert Burns wins it. I don't think this fight even goes the distance.
Yeah, man, this is gonna be tough.
So that would be my call on that one. And then we got the main fight, man. The fight of the night. Pieta Adesanya. This is solidifying a very wild story or someone getting their redemption.
Man, we know what the world wants to see. Alex Pereira. I don't feel like he's liked as much as at all as he should be. Nobody likes him, dude. This guy is the bad guy in the UFC right now.
He
plays
is the bad guy.
Yeah, like Adesanya, man, his fan base was huge, dude. The way he incorporated anime, the way he just like was for the everyday person is just badass. Nobody wanted him to lose, dude.
I did.
Did you really?
Yeah, bro. I'm not an Izzy fan, man.
Man, that Naruto thing just got me.
I know you like him because of the whole, anime thing. I've never been an Izzy fan, really. I was never really a fan of any of the last year's champions. I didn't like Izzy. I didn't like Usman. I really didn't like Nagano. And I just wasn't a big fan of them. But they were the best at the time. I think there's better now, which we've seen because 2023 has started out with a bang.
Yeah.
So
this could go a lot of ways, man. And I want Izzy to win this time. I don't know about you, but I would love to see the underdog story just come out there. I mean, this guy's lost to him 3 times now.
Yeah,
that's insane.
I'm gonna let you take what you want. I want to see the nail go straight through the coffin, seal it up, 4-0. I'm the Undertaker. You're not getting to me.
Don't.
Now, you know what would really be sick? I was thinking this, and I thought about it the other day. So Izzy's already walked out dressed as like the Undertaker type deal.
Yeah.
What if when he's coming out, he's laying in like a casket, and he opens up the casket door and then gets out of it?
Oh shit.
Then if he did that, I'm sold.
I mean, dude, Izzy came out to some dope ass shit. I see him coming out to something insane, dude. Oh,
but that's the thing though. He didn't when they fought the last time, and I thought he was gonna come out fierce, but he didn't. When he came out normal, something told me he was scared.
Yeah, you could tell a lot by a fighter's walkout, man. Remember Conor McGregor's last couple knockouts, dude? You could just tell that man wasn't sitting there smiling, talking shit. That man was sitting there like, instead of talking shit in a funny way, he was talking shit in like a mad, angry, hurt way.
Yeah.
Like, it's like you're better when you're just funny, cocky with it. When you're like that, you're in your head way too much already.
But when a man has your number, he's got your number, dude.
Dude, and the thing, I thought Izzy was winning. I mean, I think we all thought Izzy was winning that last.
Well, yeah, he 100% was. He almost knocked him out in the first or second round. The second round.
Dude, Izzy cannot put on any brakes during this. He's gonna have to come out and just fucking bang.
If he's at all intimidated, if he's at all scared, he's gonna lose again.
Yeah, man. I honestly, I got Izzy taking this. I can't wait for this fight, dude. This fight, I'm glad that they actually gave the rematch. I was worried they wouldn't. I was like, damn, man, come on, dude. You got to.
I'm throwing my balls out, Pieta, second round knockout.
You saying who?
Pieta, second round knockout.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I think he seals it. I think he ends it right here, and then he steps up and goes up a weight class. He goes up.
Ooh, that's what you're thinking.
I think so. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I mean, a lot of people think Izzy's going to do it, but everybody thought Usman was going to do it.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, man. When a man has your number, dude, there's just a thing in your head, in the back of your head, that says, "I've already lost to this guy. I can lose again," and it'll haunt you. And he's got it worse than anybody's got it because he's already lost to the guy 3 fucking times.
Yeah, I mean, the last fight could have gone a couple different ways. I have a small feeling that Izzy's going to take this. And I got a good feeling that it's going to be in the first or second, man. If it lasts more than 3 rounds.
So we're thinking this fight doesn't go the distance.
No, dude, absolutely not, man.
I don't think so either.
If Izzy doesn't win in the first 2 rounds, Izzy's going to lose. I don't know, man. I haven't really seen Alex ever gas, really, dude. He was getting beat by Izzy the whole time and just land that clean dude, hit.
It's just power, dude. The power in his punches are nuts.
They're nuts, man. So I got a question for you. There's a lot of debate. I even heard Alex going heavyweight. Did you hear about this?
I have heard briefly about it, but I know his main goal is to go light heavyweight and kind of work into that. I think what we could probably see is maybe because let me think about the weight classes real quick. So we have Pieta champ, obviously Izzy's the number 1 contender, but in the light heavyweight we got Yuri, Jamal Hill's the champ. There's not much going on in that division. But if the thing I want to see is what if Pieta steps up and then Khamzat steps up, then we get a Khamzat Izzy for the interim.
Oh, that'd be something. That'd be nuts, boy. Okay, this is my question for you. Do you see Alex maybe becoming a double champ?
I could. If he beats Izzy this time, I think he could. Oh, dude, I don't know, man. Because, Jamal Hill showed me some serious shit.
He did
when he fought Glover.
But you got to remember this: he is not a world-class striker like Perrier.
No, yeah, Pieta's kickboxing is top notch.
Dude, it's one of the best ever.
That would be I will say this. And this is actually, I'm going to give you my hot take of the week, and I'll let you give you yours. Because I know that's next.
Let's go.
If Pieta beats Izzy this time, steps up, and solidifies the double champ against Jamal Hill, who beat his partner, dude, that might be the greatest story, and he might end up being like right under John Jones.
Oh my God. So that kind of goes into my hot ass, thick ass, double bacon take of the week, dude. I think, and I don't know why, man, I get these random thoughts, dude. I don't know if it's the Bud Light, the Mary Jizzy, or just the vibes, dog. But I see in the future, for some reason, Alex fighting John Jones.
Oh, man, that's a hot take.
Dude, I'm telling you, man, if he's going to go heavyweight.
But he walks around pretty heavy, so, but that, I don't see that. And I'll tell you why.
Wait. What if he is the light heavyweight champ and John Jones comes down and fights him at light heavyweight?
Oh, well, now we're just getting wild with it.
And John Jones becomes the double champ, dog.
No, John Jones is way too big to go down to light heavyweight. I don't think that ever happens.
One can wish, right?
Yeah, no. And I'll tell you why I don't see Alex going all the way to heavyweight because I don't see him beating 3 of the 5 right now in heavyweight.
Really?
Yeah. I think Tom Aspinall is the hardest fight for John Jones. So if John Jones beats Stipe and Tom Aspinall comes back and gets one quick win, Tom Aspinall is going to be the hardest fight for John Jones, in my opinion. I think he's the second best in the heavyweight division. He just got hurt, so you can't take that away from him. But his skills are for a heavyweight are unreal.
They're good, man. They're good.
Pavlovich, he's got heavy hands. I think John Jones just will outclass him. Same Curtis Blades wrestling and striking is good. I still can see John Jones beating him. Tai Tuivasa should not be ahead of Tom Aspinall in the rankings, so I don't even know how he's 5 and Tom Aspinall 6, but it's I don't see Pieta beating Tom Aspinall. I don't see him beating Curtis Blades. I don't even see him beating Cyril Gahn.
I would love to watch that fight. That would be a great fight. I don't even see Stipe being in there not that much longer. I feel like I thought Stipe was done fighting. So I know he's fighting John Jones. I feel like it's a one and done. And after that, Stipe's not going to fight again. So he's not even going to be there.
No, this is Stipe's last fight, unless he beats John Jones for the belt.
That's what.
Which I don't foresee that happening. But yeah, that's my hot take. And yours is a little definitely a hot take.
Super spicy, dog.
So,
preparation.
But I guess we got a actually a wild thing that happened this week. The UFC, man, they joined forces with the WWE.
That blows my fucking mind, dude. And I immediately started thinking of theories right when it happened, of what's gonna happen, what could happen in the future. Like, my mind just went crazy just because, honestly, dude, it's the Paul brothers have a lot to do with my shit that went in my head about it.
I think so. Yeah, I actually think, Logan Paul being partnered with the UFC with Prime, and he's in the WWE. I didn't even think about that, actually. That's a good call.
It was the first thing that went to my head, and Dana White's a money man. You gotta remember that. He is a money man. And the thing is, like, Jake Paul just brings fucking money. I saw a video of Jake Paul doing MMA. I was like, oh my God. Will I ever see Jake Paul fight in the UFC? I fucking hope not.
Doubtful, but it's more, I mean, it's a merger. So they're going to be on the stock market together. It's going to be one company under, the UFC and the WWE under one company. So it's going to be a weird thing because the WWE is scripted, as we know, and the UFC is not.
No, the WWE is not scripted.
Get the fuck. Okay, but I mean, it's scripted, but the action's real. We'll put it that way.
Everything's real about that, dog. Oh my God, that's better than get me. I used to fight so much people in like middle school about this conversation.
Oh no! When I found out it wasn't real, I was pissed off.
I was so upset, dude. I was like, "You got to be kidding me!" But then, like, my brain cells started kicking, and I was like, "Damn, Triple H really be hitting people with sledgehammers? Like, this can't be real."
Yeah, well, I saw a picture from WrestleMania. I can't remember who it was, but their chest was like bright red. I'm like, oh yeah, you see, it's real. They're beating the shit out of each other. You know what I'm saying?
Dog, I had the biggest crush on Stephanie McMahon. I know she's about to get some of this money. She was a little freaking dime piece, dude.
Dude, Stephanie McMahon?
Yeah, I don't know why, but she got my noodle wet, dog.
Nah, bro, it's Trish Stratus, bro.
Stacy Keibler.
Oh, Lita.
Oh, shit.
Because we were Hardy Boys, you know what I'm saying?
Dude, Team Extreme. Big fucking time.
Team fucking Extreme. But Lita was a hoe, though. She kept trading sides. Like, that pissed me off.
Dude, I used to think about Sable's little cougar ass. So I'd be like, yo, bitch, ground me.
Dude, that's how you know, bro. When I was a kid, I remember I convinced my mom to, I think we were at like one of those one of those movie entertainment stores or whatever. And I was like, oh, I want to get the pay-per-view WrestleMania on DVD. I was like 12. And they had the Playboy lingerie match was the was part of it, and my mom had no idea.
Dude, Joel, this is why you're my best friend, dude. I convinced my mom to buy me the Royal Rumble video.
Yes.
Came out. You watched it with me, dude. You watched it.
Hell
And
yeah.
my mom didn't know, bro, but like there was like a lingerie match, and I was
Yes,
like,
that's
yeah,
what it was, bro. The lingerie match.
dude. Next thing you know, there's a big shortage of lotion in my house, and no one knows why.
This motherfucker. Hey, entertain for 2 seconds, right? I'll be right back.
I got you, man. So a lot going on with this UFC and WWE thing going. I see it's a great move for both sides. McMahon is a money making machine. They said he gave it up earlier this year, and I guess he was trying to get it ran by his daughter, I believe, Stephanie, and that didn't go so well. So he took over, and I think it was more of a desperation move for the WWE. But I mean, WWE's made some insane headlines this year. WrestleMania was 2 days ago. You got the most diehard fans when it comes to TV watching. You got people that have been watching this shit for 40 years who watch this. So I say it's a good money move. I definitely could see some stuff with the Pauls going on with there. Jake Paul really may fight in the WWE. I mean, in the UFC, and that'd be nuts.
But if he did, he'd lose. My bad. My bad. I had to take a quick piss real quick.
You're good, man.
Dude,
he definitely would lose.
The new American beer, Miller Lite, got to me quickly.
That's good shit, dude. It's actually a super light beer too.
Yeah, except for my stomach doesn't say that.
Yeah,
but,
man. I see.
But anyways, yo, back to your WWE thing too. I wanted to ask you while we're on here. Raw's coming to Atlanta, bro. You want to go?
Absolutely, dude.
When is it? The last Monday Night Raw that came to Atlanta that I went to, I probably was in middle 8th grade. My dad took me and my dad went to Raw, and I had fucking made a sign, like a DX sign, because I knew DX was going to be there, and I was rocking the John Cena old school "You Can't See Me" shirt.
What the fuck?
That shit was awesome, dude. Going to watch live wrestling is a cool fucking thing.
Dude, I've never seen it before. I've never seen WWF or WWE, none of those big name ones ever. I saw that one that came to our high school in like 9th grade. But like I've never.
Oh, dude, that was like Road Dogg.
Dude, it was Billy Gunn.
Billy Gunn, like Kevin Nash, maybe.
I forget. There was. Oh God, you would remember their names. You definitely would. There was a couple big names, but I remember right.
Scott Steiner.
Oh, I wish, dude.
I met him when I was young at a wrestling tournament. Because he's from Georgia, so.
Dude, apparently his son was a big deal for football over here in Georgia.
Oh yeah, dude, he's a big. Yeah. He was a big name in wrestling growing up in Georgia, so we all of us knew him. But I'm down to go. I heard about it like 2 days ago. They announced it at WrestleMania that Raw's coming to Atlanta, I think, or it was some announced during some of that.
Well, dude, we have to make a suck it sign.
Dude, fuck yeah, we'll find out who's wrestling. We'll do some wild shit.
Dude, I'm getting kicked out. It's on July 17th. I'm
oh, you looked it up? It's July 17th?
Yeah, bro. I'm duct taping my arms with beers. I'm still colding anybody.
I love that. Fuck yeah. Dude, so speaking of wild shit, did you hear or see about the circus fighting shit with it had Rampage and Bob Sapp? They were like combined to each other, and they had like a 2-on-2 fight. It was them versus 2 other guys, and they could only use one hand.
Man, this is when I first heard about it. I thought the motherfucker that was telling me this was fucking with me completely. I was like, well, what? I immediately thought he was thinking that it was just like an AI thing, that this would happen if one had one arm and one had the other, and see who would win. I was like, okay, dude, your guys are going too far with this AI shit. Next thing I know, dude, I look at my phone, and
it is real.
Dude, they're sharing a shirt.
It was almost like Rough and Rowdy, but with like professionals.
That is just fucking insane. You know, Bob Sapp, dude. That motherfucker is steroids.
Oh, dude, he is jacked as shit. And then he had a Rampage right next, like all with him. Like, how crazy is that?
Dude, that's so cool to me, man. And like Bob Sapp pretty much is like, hey man, are you gonna fight in the UFC? He's like, nah, man, I can't pass a drug test. I'm gonna fight in Pride. And
Yeah, that's fucking awesome, bro. But
Rampage, oh my god.
I will say this though, with at least with the UFC being off, we had boxing, a lot of boxing. Even though I'm not a big fan of boxing, but this really wasn't like like professional boxing. This was more or less like entertainment boxing in my opinion. But we had Roy Jones Jr., Anthony Pettis. That was
bad.
I think everybody thought Roy Jones Jr. was gonna do work, but it ended up going in Anthony Pettis' favor via decision. And then we had Jose Aldo and Jeremy Stevens fought, or they did a boxing match, ended in a draw, which was a really weird draw. I actually watched that boxing match. Jeremy Stevens, he's a loser.
Dude, absolutely, fuck him.
Dude, I think the most iconic the most iconic press conference was when Conor McGregor was like, "Who the fuck is that guy?"
Dude, exactly. It's like, who? But for real though, dog.
Like, who could forget that? He'll forever be Conor McGregor's bitch.
Dude, absolutely, man.
But it's weird though. He imagine that though. Who he fought? Jose Aldo.
Exactly, man. And the Roy Jones Jr. fight just pissed me off, man. Roy Jones Jr. definitely needs a paycheck. I don't understand why, but the thing is, if you're tarnishing a reputation like this, you're 54 years old, dude. I hope you didn't blow all your money, because like you can't be losing to motherfuckers like this, dude.
I mean, Roy Jones. You said Roy Jones Jr., right?
Yes.
Yeah, he's old, dude.
Yeah, he needs to stop. He needs to stop.
He's the one that made the rap song, right? Can't be touched.
Can't be stopped.
Can't
we
move. We hot. When
I
boys,
move
you boys learn.
Dude, Roy Jones Jr., in some people's, opinions, he's one of the best ever to do this stuff.
Dude, he is an animal. That even Joe Rogan said it. He was surprised. Like, he was talking about him, and he was like, "Nah, Roy Jones Jr. wins this. He's just that good. He's steps above."
He's got to stop. He's got to stop doing this shit, dude. He should have stopped a while ago, man. Like, he hasn't fought in 5 years when he did this one. I was like, I'm gonna pay attention to this one. It pissed me the fuck off.
It's a money play, bro. He's wanted the money. Boxing pays.
Bro, it does, bro. He was out there fucking. I mean, he made the rap song, bro. I guarantee he was doing some wild shit, bro. Roy Jones Jr. popping bottles with John Jones, staying up till 7 a.m. You already know.
Shit, that's a wild man to party with.
Bro, they're probably boxing, sparring at like 6 a.m. Beat the fuck up.
Well, we got some fight announcements to kind of end it. Wonder Boy fight announced, Michael Pieta and Wonder Boy. That's going to be a hell of a fight. Can't wait for that. Anthony Smith, Johnny Walker coming up on a fight night. That, to me, I think that's going to be a really good fight. Anthony Smith I'm not a big Anthony Smith fan, but he doesn't really even deserve to fight again, to be quite honest with you, because he's cocky as shit and he thinks he can beat John Jones. So fuck him. And Johnny Walker, obviously, we know what happened last fight. He beat Paul Craig like a damn dog. So I think Johnny Walker knocks him out. I would love to see that. Even though I'm not, I like Johnny Walker. He's funny. He's goofy. But Anthony Smith, he's gonna lose, in my opinion. I wonder what the odds are on that. What are the odds on that fight?
That's hard to call, because Anthony Smith, dude. I mean, I know he was stupid. He's stupid enough to fucking say he's gonna beat John Jones, but like the dude, he came in hot in the UFC a couple years ago. He was knocking out, washed greats though, and we thought he could have been the future, and then John Jones comes around and just says, "Nah, bitch, I'm better than you at everything." So just suck my dick and hold my balls.
So they don't even have odds on that fight on ESPN. So I don't even know what the odds are. Definitely some good fights though coming up. We got Holloway Allen coming up. That's going to be a hell of a fight. It's going to really set the tone for that division, for contenders at least. Pavlovich Blades, that right there for the heavyweight division is really going to speak numbers, because whoever wins that is most likely going to get the winner of, which is wild that that's on a fight night.
That makes sense.
Yeah, you got the top 3 contenders on a fight night, which is weird. And winner of that most likely gets the winner of Stipe and John Jones, or they get gone, one of the two. And then let's see what else. Jared Gordon, Bobby Green. I kind of like that. You got Jared Gordon, who comes off a questionable loss against a hyped up Patty Pimblett, and he's getting Bobby Green, who just lost to Crimson Chin. I just forgot his name.
Crimson Chin. That's gonna be a good fight, man.
So that's gonna be a good fight as well. And then Cejudo Sterling's coming up. They just announced Rostruk. I really can't pronounce his last name like that. And Almeida, heavyweight fight that's going to be on the same card as Johnny Walker and Anthony Smith. So that just got announced. So that's a big fight for the heavyweight division too. Top 10 fight.
Oh wow!
So we got a lot of big fights coming up in this year. But I think the next that's crazy. Once Pieta and Adesanya finish, we have 3 fight nights in a row before we get another pay-per-view.
Yeah, they're doing that big break, but luckily, man, they really stepped it up for these fight nights because I mean the past have been just straight up ass and titties, dude. But they knew that
ass and titties, bro.
Straight up.
That's
and
funny.
That they got to step it up, bro. And these next ones are.
But dude, we're getting 5 Saturdays in a row.
Dude, and the fans love that. It's free.
I mean, love that.
ESPN Plus. I mean, shit. Shout out ESPN Plus.
Ah, dude, that's the bet, dude. If you're the idiot who pays the $100 a year for ESPN Plus, you're an idiot. I have Hulu, the basic Hulu, and I get Disney, the Disney Plus, whatever that is, and ESPN Plus for $12 a month.
Wait, you get all 3?
I get all 3: Hulu, Disney Plus, and Hulu or ESPN Plus for $12 a month. Versus paying $100 a year for ESPN Plus just to buy pay-per-views. I can buy pay-per-views and I pay $12 a month and I get ESPN or I get Hulu with it. So why the fuck would you pay just for ESPN Plus? You might as well get the other 2, It's $120 a year, $20 extra for Hulu that you would pay for ESPN Plus for a year.
And if you don't like doing any of that, come in the Overs Club. We host that shit.
Well, that's for pay-per-views. You know what I'm saying? If you want to watch the pay-per-views, because I mean, I'll play the fight nights and shit too. But fight nights you can pretty much get. I mean, most people who enjoy fighting at least have ESPN Plus. They might not pay for the pay-per-views, but they at least have ESPN Plus to watch the fight nights. But yeah, if you come to the Overs Club, we always have the pay-per-views on, and fight nights. I show the fight nights. Doesn't get crazy attention because a lot of people are here for the main events or the main cards, but I watch every single fight, so you can always count on that. But yeah. So we got that's the up and coming fights. One other thing I did forget to mention. Did you see that? Well, for one, I tried Dustin Poirier's hot sauce tonight. Made a quick post about it on Insta. That was pretty cool that he saw it, liked it. And he's gonna be a UFC analyst this week at 287.
Is he really?
Yeah, so he won't be doing like the main commentating, but apparently he'll be sitting on the desk and making some inputs on the fights while he's there. So he's getting this analyst role this week, so that's kind of cool. But his hot sauce was good. Tried it tonight with dinner. It's pretty good.
Really?
Yeah, wasn't bad. It was. I mean, I'm not a Dustin Poirier fan because, Conor McGregor, and he's from Louisiana swamp trash. And
so it tastes like gator piss.
Yeah, we rep the A, brother. I don't do that. I don't do anything that starts with an N and an O and is any sort of that. I hate Louisiana. I hate New Orleans. Hate Louisiana. Fuck that state. Fuck the Saints. Dustin Poirier, your hot sauce is good, but fuck you.
Your hot sauce sucks. I'm gonna jack off with it. Fuck you.
What else you got, Nasty? I'm fucking chilling, brother. I missed UFC. I'm just glad it's back. I'm glad we get this fight this week. I think, dude, if Pieta wins, bro, that would really solidify some wild shit.
It would. We had some crazy predictions coming with that. And the thing is, every big fight has been announced or is about to happen. So this is the time of the year, I'd say in a month and a half, that getting we start getting the rest of these fights. You're gonna see them calling some crazy future UFC fight cards. I cannot wait to see what they do with, man. Like it's coming. It's coming. All the hype fights we wanted for the beginning of the year have happened. I feel like this may be the last one. And then because to compete with the other ones, like this is it. This is it. And so I see the next month, the next 2 months, dude, these fights happening are about to be insane.
I wish they would come back to Atlanta, man. Like, give me an Atlanta card. Put me in State Farm Arena. Sell that shit out. Let's bring a UFC back to Atlanta. Why haven't they?
Dude, it's been a minute, and dude, that could be the hottest take of the fucking century right there, bro.
Like, I feel like the last time we saw Atlanta have UFC, it was when like Rashad Evans was fighting.
Holy shit.
Like, we had a lot in Atlanta for a minute, and then it just kind of stopped.
Yeah, the last one was in 2019, so we're definitely overdue. Are you fucking kidding me?
4 years ago? Yeah, we're overdue, man. We need an Atlanta card. Get me to Atlanta UFC, and then when I'm on my vacation, that'll be towards the end of the year, I'm down to take a bro trip, and whatever UFC's that weekend, let's fucking go to it.
Dude, absolutely. If you guys haven't already on the Instagram, go ahead and follow that. We're actually getting some traction. We've had some really good interactions with big names. You know, it sounds weird, but I had Don Fry, one of the legends in the UFC. Like one of our posts. You have Dustin Poirier liking it. We're getting traction. We got the Tarantula that's hitting it up. Catch it while you can. We're making moves quick. And for everyone that's been watching since the beginning, we fuck with you heavy, and we're excited to see how far we're gonna go with this.
No, most definitely. And again, this would not even be possible. Well, it would be possible, but we wouldn't be doing what we do if it wasn't for literally the Overs Club Discord, man. Like, the Overs Club in general. Like, this kind of all started randomly. We all were just video gamers that love sports and love different types of sports and gambling. And we created something that's really cool, man. So if you're at all a sports gambler, sports bettor, or just enjoy sports in general, the community that we built in the Overs Club is very awesome, man. It's rapidly grown this year. And I just kind of started this podcast because I wanted to shed a lot of light on the UFC. And obviously me and you, we've known each other for longer than I can even fucking remember, to be quite honest with you. But we just had the passion for this fighting community. So if you're into MMA, UFC at all, follow the podcast, listen along. It's only going to get better from here. We're fresh into this shit. We just started this year, but as time goes on, I promise you, we will be the number one MMA podcast on the fucking platform. So let's get this shit.
Fuck. You just got me jacked up, bro. I'm about to shotgun this beer.
Dude, I'm about to shotgun a beer right when we finish this shit. Or should we just shotgun while we're on this shit?
All right, let me grab it.
Fuck it, I'm down. Let's do it.
Hold on.
All right, I'm back.
All right, guys. And that's the hottest take of the year.
Hottest take of the year.
Right. Cheers, dog.
Oh, God. Hell yeah, baby.
Mufasa.
That's what I'm talking about, motherfucker. UFC 287 this week. Nasty. I fucking love you, baby. Next week,
love you too,
we got fucking Holloway, Allen. Holy shit. Whew. Let's fucking ride, baby.
Yep.
I've got the look that drives a go wild. I've got the move that really move 'em. I said chill.